Shabbat Shalom. Parshat Mishpatim is the beginning of the law code that governed the ancient Jewish community. Going from Yitro to Mishpatim, we come down the mountain with a great big thud. Parshat Mishpatim contains the Torah's first law collection, beginning with laws of slavery. Mishpatim outlines a vision of society of interlocking rights and responsibilities. Rabbi Jonathan Sacks argues that, quote, the greatness of Judaism is not simply in its noble vision of a free, just, and compassionate society, but in the way it brings this vision down to earth in detailed legislation. Moses reveals some of the particularly sticky, tricky, and challenging cases of civil law. Mishpatim begins to answer the questions: what happens when human beings are slammed together in community? What happens when they disagree and make mistakes and cause incidental and intentional harm? What happens when they kill each other? We read this week laws governing marital obligations, restitution for physical assault, punishment for theft, and fines for various forms of damage. We read the famous an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth in this parsha. We also read one must return one's enemy's ox if he wanders off. Or if you see your enemy's donkey lying under his burden, help your enemy lift it. We also read, you shall not wrong a stranger or oppress him, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. Why should we not hate the stranger? Because you once stood where he stands now. You know the heart of the stranger, because you were once a stranger yourself. These seemingly 53 unrelated laws, these mishpatim, help us recognize a human kinship with our enemies, that we remain in community with those who hate us. Ours is a world where enemies, violence, and bloodshed exist. Parshat Mishpatim recognizes that the hustle and bustle of humanity can lead to disagreement, challenge, anger, and violence. But I believe the place it's trying to get us to, the world it is trying to envision, is a just one. A world where people on all levels of society are held to account for their misdeeds. It was true back then. It's true now. Shabbat Shalom.